When we first heard about the GR131, we knew we had to do it. Imagine walking across the diverse terrains of the Canary Islands, from volcanoes to lush green valleys, all connected by a single trail. The GR131 offers a hiking and island hopping experience like no other. In the next few minutes, I'll share what we learned from walking across 5 islands on the GR131. So the rundown, what do you need to know? What is the GR131? The GR131 is a long-distance hiking trail that spans 7 of the Canary Islands, offering a unique island hopping trekking experience. Each island segment presents its own distinct landscapes and challenges, and it makes the GR131 a diverse and very enriching adventure. How long is it? The total length of the GR131 varies depending on the specific route taken on each island, but the total route is 560 kilometres across the 7 islands. To give you more specifics on each, the Fuerteventura segment is about 164 kilometres, Lanzarote 73, Tenerife 94 and Gran Canaria are also around 70, whilst the smaller islands like La Gomera are around 40k. How many days does it take? Completing the entire route would take several weeks depending on your pace. Individual island segments vary. So for example, the Fuerteventura section can be done in 6 to 9 days, whereas La Gomera takes between 2 and 3 days. We had 19 days in total and we got across Lanzarote, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura and La Gomera. So we're saving Las Palmas and El Hierro for another day. Accommodation. Accommodation options along the GR131 vary by island, and they can range from guest houses and hotels to wild camping in more remote areas. Now, whilst wild camping is officially prohibited in the Canaries, many hikers do choose this option because there is no formal accommodation along certain parts of the trail. Obviously, it's essential to follow leave no trace principles and be discreet if you do opt to wild camp. Honestly, I don't think you could cross some of the islands without either wild camping or using public transport. Food. Food is not really the highlight of this route. The Canary Islands aren't really known for their food, but there were some highlights: vineyards in Tenerife, a few good seafood restaurants, and lots of cosy tapas bars. In more remote areas, it's advisable to carry sufficient food supplies as amenities can be sparse. We have full details on our blog on the Daily Stages guide to help you prepare. So to budget, the cost of hiking the GR131 can vary. Accommodation prices can be steep in more popular tourist areas, but you can find budget-friendly hostels and mid-range hotels as well. Food is pretty affordable. Local eateries offer very reasonably priced meals. Obviously, costs increase if you choose to dine out in fancy restaurants. We were forced to camp quite a lot and therefore cooked on our stove, so we ate a lot of noodles and honestly didn't spend that much money compared to similar trips. So why do we like it? Number 1, diverse landscapes. The GR131 is a real variety in terms of terrain. There were desert expanses from Fuerteventura, verdant forest in La Gomera. Each island presented a unique ecosystem and it made every segment of the trail a new adventure. Second, cultural immersion. Hiking through the Canary Islands allows for really authentic interactions with local communities. We were away from all the tourist areas and saw lots of small towns and villages that we wouldn't have otherwise seen. Finally, year-round hiking. So we walked in January, and thanks to the favourable climate in the Canaries, it's a really great option for anyone looking for a long-distance hiking trail in Europe when it's the winter months or off-season. We had really comfortable temperatures ranging from 20 to even sort of 25 degrees centigrade during the day, and then much cooler in the evening, so we had to pack lots of layers. So to the downsides, the first is just physical demands. It's not a casual walk. It is really for experienced hikers. The trail includes steep ascents and descents, some days involving climbs of up to 3,000 feet. So a good level of fitness and proper prep is required. Second, accommodation challenges. So while some areas offered ample lodging, other parts of the trail, especially more remote regions, had very limited accommodation. This leads hikers to consider wild camping despite it being prohibited. So planning your stops and booking ahead can help, but ultimately camping is going to be required if you want to do the whole route. Finally, navigation. So the trail is generally well marked with red and white blazers, but there are sections where signage can be sparse or confusing. We use the All Trails app to keep us on track. So is the GR131 worth doing? Absolutely. It offers a truly unique experience, island hopping and walking, plus cultural experiences and personal challenges. With the right prep and mindset, hiking the GR131 can be an unforgettable adventure that showcases the lesser seen wonders of the Canary Islands. For more detailed guides and personal experiences, check out our blog posts linked below or head to lotuseaters.travel.